Hello, my name is Abe and welcome back to FTL Faster Than Light. On the last run, we played as the Slug B-type cruiser. Did not win, but on this run, I would like to play as the Rock cruiser. Now, we don't actually have the B-type unlocked for this ship. We still need to do one of either of these achievements in order to unlock the B-type layout. We can either kill an enemy ship using only missiles when they have a defense drone, or we can find the secret sector with the Rock cruiser. Now, this is probably not going to happen because this is like a 1 in 1,000, maybe not 1,000, but 1 in at least 100 runs that you're going to get this with the Rock cruiser. It's so hard to do unless you have the C-type layout for the ship. But this achievement we can definitely do. All we have to do is find an enemy ship that has a defense drone and kill it using only missiles. Even if we use all of our missiles, even if we completely screw our run getting the achievement, we can do it. So I did this once with the Mantis A-type run, the first run I did with that ship. I had a very good opportunity in like the second jump of the run to get one of the achievements out of the way that basically, in order to do the achievement, you basically have to screw yourself. So I screwed myself, I did the achievement, and then I restarted the run. Might do the same thing on this run. We'll see. The goal of this run, however, is just to get that achievement so that I can unlock the B-type layout of the Rock cruiser. Everyone is in decent positions to start. Let's begin. So the first ship that we come across that has a defense drone, as long as they're not trying to escape, we're probably just going to kill them. A ship like this has 9 HP, so we do need to use a couple of missiles. One will just take down their weapon system, and one will hit them in the hull. Good, so now their pike beam is offline. Hull missile hopefully will hit, do 4 damage, and now one more hull missile, and this ship will be destroyed, and they will not be able to get their pike beam off fast enough. I think anyways, I assume. Now Ken he's not going to train up on the weapon skill that quickly. That was a nasty miss, costs us a missile, and every missile that we waste is a missile we don't have later. So I won't be selling these missiles. I will be, or the missile launchers I should say, I will be keeping them around even if I find other weapons. Unfortunately, we have a store immediately. That's actually kind of terrible. I would have liked to have not picked up a store immediately. I'm going to immediately sell rock plating because this is a good opportunity for it. And we are going to pick up a backup battery. 35 scrap to pick it up super early. Seems pretty good. A couple fuel, maybe just one. And we will be getting the second bar of shields as quickly as we can. As soon as we hit 50 scrap, we don't even need to get the power for it because we can always just use the backup battery to get the power. We will destroy the ship. They're just pirates. We get a pirate ship that we actually have to fight, which is fine. They don't have a defense drone, however, so we are just going to have to kill them the normal way. Artemis, hull missile, they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 HP. So we do have to use 2 hull missiles to kill them. Just gonna auto fire the hull missile because it just needs to land. And I could use an Artemis, or I should say I could use 2 Artemises and 1 hull missile, or I could just wait and see if the hull missile can land twice. And I'm gonna see if the hull missile can land twice. Okay, they're gonna try to surrender. I'm not going to accept it. I think we can get another hull missile shot before they get their lasers powered back online. That was close, but it did work. And I will just use hull missiles now. 1 hit will kill them, as long as they don't have a very good dodge chance. Good stuff. Still 20 missiles. Picked up another 2. There's another store. I don't want to go to the store, I just want to jump around, get into combat. Hopefully someone has a defense drone. I will hire the ship to delay the rebels, for a couple of reasons. First of all, it's almost always a good idea to do that. But second of all, this is a Zoltan ship. My missiles are not going to have a good time getting through the Zoltan shields, so we will delay the rebels, get 2 free jumps that we can spend now. So the next 2 jumps that we make are free. We can get 2 fuel and go to the quest beacon. And we get a pirate ship and we will reject their offer because there's no reason to. Now I could use 1 or 2 Artemises, 1 hull missile, or just 2 hull missiles, and I will try to just use 2 hull missiles. If the first one misses, I might just use an Artemis though, but you know, I don't really mind if we get hit once or twice on this encounter. Okay, we got a little bit of a fire and 1 damage. We can easily put that out, no problem. Hull missile will keep going. They're going to try to surrender in 1 shot. I'm going to say no, just because that's a pretty bad surrender offer anyways. Okay, getting the engines repaired. Dodge chance is only 10%, so we'll probably get hit by this missile, but even if it hits something like the weapons, we'll be fine. It did hit the shields though, which is a big pain in the ass, because that means that we had no shields and we got hit by the laser. But we did pick up more scrap. Let's get the oxygen flowing so that we can get these things repaired, and Frederick can go on into the med bay really quickly, get himself healed up. Ken is on weapons, and Zaz is going to repair the shields really quickly. Still have 20 missiles. That's not bad. It's not bad at all. Okay, everyone go back to your rooms. Close the doors. 20 missiles is enough that we can kill a ship using only missiles, but ideally we would like to get more if we can, of course. Another weapon would be good. Again, the only thing that I need to do during this run is kill an enemy ship using only missiles. As long as, if that's the only thing that happens, I'm fine. Now, I will be using an Artemis hull missile on this encounter because this looks like a dangerous beacon. They have a flak gun, which can pierce through my shields very easily, and this is a solar flare, so we will be getting hit by the solar flare in a very short order here. So I would like to try to get this encounter done with as quickly as possible. They're going to try to surrender with 4 fuel and 3 missiles, which I'm going to take. We used 2, we picked up 1 extra. That's a pretty good deal in my book. Ken's going to get the door system repaired, and we are going to jump out. I do need to get the med bay upgrade. I haven't yet picked it up. This might be a bad encounter, especially if there's a station. Yeah, station. We'll examine the station. We just get intruders. Okay. And an ASB. Well, that's extremely fucking dangerous with no doors. We need to get the door system repaired ASAP. And now that the doors are repaired, we can open all the doors, get everyone into the med bay, and lock out these jerks. In fact, you can just stay there in the door system. This is gonna be tricky. I need to get this deoxygenated so that we can get these guys out of the weapon system. They will probably take down another bar of it. No, they are not. But now these guys are locked in. Kind of just open the doors, get everything deoxygenated. Close the doors. I'm gonna try to get into the med bay. Honestly, they can come into the med bay if they want. The one Mantis is gonna try to go somewhere else, I guess. ASB is locked, we gotta get out. We still have 1 hull missile. Oh goody, and another solar flare, how wonderful. Well, hull missile is just gonna go on the enemy drone system because I don't care really about the ion, but the drone needs to die so that it doesn't, you know, kill me. Rockman can kill off the invaders in the medbay, no problem. Mantis is dead, so we can get the oxygen system back online. And other Rockman can go get the weapon system repaired. Hopefully this lands. Good stuff. We did dodge the first ion shot. Only had a 15% chance, but that's all we needed. Frederick is going to survive, don't worry about him. Next, Artemis is going on the enemy piloting system so we don't miss with future missiles. Good stuff. We're going to get hit by a heavy flare here because we can't dodge out of the way of it, and we don't have shields anymore. Fire in the piloting system, Zaz can put that out in a minute. Weapons are offline. Another missile. You know, we just got to use the missiles at this point. And Frederick killed all of the enemies. Well, 3 of them anyways. He's going to get healed up in a second. He can go put out the fire. Once he's back up to full health, and we can get the hull missile back online. And Artemis can go out, and this is going to kill them. We're going to get hit by another flare, unfortunately. In the sensors room, we can go put that out very easily with rock people. I think there's multiple fires. Unfortunately, I can't see them. It definitely sounds like there's multiple fires. Let's get the rock people. Yeah, there's one of them. Go put that out first so that it doesn't spread to the shield room. Actually, go put out this one. I will just open the doors to put out that fire. I just don't want it spreading into the shield system. Okay, sensors are back online. There are more fires. Empty rooms, that's fine. Okay, now we gotta jump. Jump to this beacon in the direction of the exit. We will intervene to defend the outpost. Sure, they're going to hack us. They have a single-shot laser and a missile launcher. All right, Frederick, get into the engine room. Ken, get into the weapons room. Get those charging. They're hacking shields. That's bad, but it's not that bad because we can just hit them once in the weapon system and take their laser offline, maybe even their missile. Good stuff. And now it doesn't matter that our shields are hacked at all. Hull missile can go on their piloting system to lower their dodge chance, and breach, so now every single weapon that we fire is gonna land. Shoot them once on the engines, just in case. I don't know, it's just a good thing to hit. And they still have their hacking drone on our shields, but it doesn't matter because it can't do anything. All right, 2 missiles plus a 5 fuel, good amount of scrap. We can now upgrade the med bay. I do like getting the med bay upgraded. Can't get the shields upgraded for one more jump, unfortunately, but that's okay. Nothing there, unfortunate. Always sucks when you get those beacons that have nothing in them. We will explore, even if we take 5 damage. We have a lot of hull HP. Now we will take 1 more point of damage because the engines are going to be destroyed here. Yeah, unfortunate, but it happens. I don't think we even got anything out of that jump. But you know, it's worth the risk, I think. Okay, get the engines repaired, now we get the weapons repaired, get the hull missile back online. Everyone back to your rooms, and just give me 1 more good bit of scrap at the exit, and then I can get the shields upgraded, and I'll feel pretty good about the next sector. Do like to get level 2 shields. Piloting system for 9 scrap, I will agree to that. It is cheap. And because it is cheap, I do want to actually do the encounter. NG controlled would give us a situation where we can defeat an enemy ship using only missile, or with defense drone using only missiles, so I am going to go there. The bad thing about this is that if the ship has more than 1 defense drone, we might not be able to actually kill them. It's a bit of a risk, but I am going to take the risk. Just because the whole point of this run is to get the achievement. And if I can do that, I would love to do that. Okay, this is just a normal Federation ship, so Artemis hull missile and hull missile is going to auto fire. We do need to hit with multiple missiles though. They do have, I lost count, but hold on. I think we will have to hit him with a couple of Artemises. Shields do need to come back online. They only have the, yeah, we'll lower our dodge chance. They only have the bomb online. Yeah, we do have to hit him with 1 more Artemis, followed by the hull missile. I will hit them in the piloting system with the Artemis so that they can't dodge the hull missile. As long as the Artemis lands, and that is what is going to happen here. Doesn't really matter to me if they got their burst laser online, because it's not going to be able to fire before the hull missile lands. Okay, if I give them 40 scrap, 2 missiles, and 2 fuel, I won't be able to buy the shield upgrade, but I will pick up the NG Medibot Dispersal upgrade, which is pretty good on this ship because Rockmen have a lot of HP and they're slow, so I am going to do this. I'm doing it specifically to get this upgrade because now I get a little bit of passive healing if I leave the medbay powered up. And that is going to make me more likely to die because I don't have the second bar of shields, but, you know, it's a risk that I'm taking. And even there, I'm spending some scrap to buy fuel for cheap. I don't have the second bar of shields, but, you know, it's a risk I'm going to take. Now, they are going to board us. This is one reason why it's good to have the NG Medibots, because I can just leave my crew where they are. Don't worry about moving them into the med bay. We can just kill the Mantis in the room that they are currently in. I don't need the med bay powered up, though, because I can just kill them with Or I can just kill the Mantis with my 2 Rockmen. 2-on-1 is fine. I am going to depower the Artemis though, because they only have 8 HP, 2 hull missiles will kill them, so I can actually leave the medbay online. They hit us in the weapon system, so the Artemis was going to go down anyways. Frederick can go back to the engines, keep our dodge chance up. Hull missile can auto-fire. The fire in the door room has to get fixed though, before even the weapons room, but I am going to get the weapons room repaired first, just in case if we get hit there with 1 missile, the hull missile doesn't go offline. It's just sensors. Sensors is fine. Hull missile's going to fire. And kill them. Good. Okay, we get a little bit of hull points repaired, which is nice. We can go put out the fire in the door room. As long as it doesn't spread to the O2, we're fine. And even if it did, we could heal ourselves long enough that we can get it repaired, no problem. Okay, spreading out the repairs a little bit. Ken, go back on the weapons. I could put him on shields, but with only 1 bar of shields and without... Since we're doing all of our damage with missiles, I kind of just want to keep him on the weapon system. We're down to 9 missiles, by the way. We might just end this run very quickly, because we might not be able to do any damage in a minute, which would be a pain. We also have not yet found a ship that actually has defense drones, which is the whole point. I wish I need to have some amount of missiles in order to do the achievement once I actually find it, so it's kind of a bit of a piss off that it's taking so long. I'm hoping that only 2 hull missiles can go in here and take them out. I should have microed the shield power so that we didn't get hit by the laser, but with the Ion Stunner 1 basic laser, they actually fire their weapons at the perfect rates that I don't even care if they hit the shield system, because our shields come back online before the basic laser has a chance to hit again. So even if it hits the shield system, I wouldn't care. Okay, another hull missile needs to come in, and if it does, then we will have beaten the ship using only 2 missiles, which is fine. Okay, get the O2 back online a little bit. Okay, we picked up a couple of missiles. We actually have more now than we started with. And in one more beacon, I can get the second layer of shields. They do not have a defense drone, they only have beams actually, which is a bit annoying. They also have 10 HP, which means that I will have to use Artemis plus 2 hull missiles. So we will Artemis the piloting system, hull missile, the empty room. It's more important that the hull missile lands. Ooh, I hope we did hit someone with the missile coming in. And one more hull missile, if it lands, will kill them. Hopefully it does. Hopefully they don't get the piloting system repaired. They did. Doesn't look like they have a system repair drone. Just looks like they were good at getting the system repaired. Okay, 7 missiles. Might have to go to the store and buy some. I should have upgraded the shields. Whatever. Promise to help. Fire at it. Take 5 damage. All right. You know, it's gotta happen sometimes. Let's get the weapon system repaired. I am gonna get the shields upgraded. 10 scrap is not a lot. Do need to get the hull missile powered up. I do have the backup battery. I need to use it. I will be using it to get the shields powered up. Just gotta remember it. Hail them. Okay, we can kill the ship with 3 missiles, if they all land, of course. Since they only have an ion weapon, I'm just going to get the shields power up and backup battery, the engine power, and this will be fine. Hull missile can auto-fire, and in fact, Artemis can fire on their piloting system since they can't actually kill me with their weapons. They can't hurt me at all. Artemis missed, so I am going to wait a second. Why? Because the Artemis... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If the Artemis hits, the hull missile will land, and it's more important that the hull missile lands because it does twice as much damage. Okay, now we just let the hull missile do its work. Might as well get the breach repaired. Might as well keep him on the engines, actually. Keep the dodge chance going. Now, they did get the piloting system repaired. Hopefully this does land. They shot it down with the ion. Well, we have to go to the store. There's no way that we can't do this without going to the store. Maybe we sell Now, I can't sell the missile weapons. I need them in order to do the achievement. I just need, like, a burst laser or something. We did pick up a little bit of missile supply there. I can't even go to the store. So we're just gonna continue on. 34 scrap, almost dead. We will attack the slavers. Getting another crew member would be nice. We'll backup battery the shield system in a moment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 means we have to fire Artemis and Hull, and I will fire the Artemis at the weapon system because their 3-shot laser can hurt me. I'd rather it didn't, so that is what we are going to focus the Artemis on. Good stuff. Now, hopefully the next 2 hull missiles land. They're going to give me a NG. I'm gonna say surrender is not an option because I need fuel, I need missiles, I need scrap, I need augments, I need weapons, I need anything. Crew member is not all that important to me right now. Give me something else, give me something more I can use. I might also get a crew member out of destroying the ship. I didn't. I did pick up 2 missiles though, which is, I think, worth a crew member at this point. There is also a store we could go to, but we would have to go through the rebel fleet. It's not a nebula, we would probably die. Instead, we're gonna go to the civilian sector, hope that maybe we can pick up some free goodies, a little bit of repair. Not gonna spend scrap on anything. I need to save it for either purchasing missiles or purchasing weapons. There is a store. We'll go to the distress signal first and then the store. Maybe if I get lucky, I'll pick up a piece of equipment, which I will. Stealth weapons. I'll go to the store and I might go to the other store, honestly, but stealth weapons is something we can sell. Chain ion, hull beam, stun, bomb. These are terrible. System repair drone, that's terrible. Mind control is not terrible, but it's pretty terrible. Hacking is actually not half bad because it means that we can hack the piloting system and let the missiles land. It also means we could hack drone system, but I don't know if the achievement would count if we hacked the enemy drone system and destroyed all of their defense drones. I'm not sure how that works. Stun bomb just uses missiles, we can't really do that. So stealth weapons we're gonna sell. We're gonna buy probably the hull beam, and then all we need is one other weapon, and then we can actually kill ships without using missiles. System repair drone is worthless, they have no drones. Mind control, I don't have a teleporter. Mind controlling one enemy crew is not gonna do all that much. Hacking could be very useful. I can sneak it through drones to hit their piloting system, but we really just need another weapon. Spend a little bit of scrap on repairs, even buy a couple of missiles because this is what I have to use to, you know, attack things with. Don't hire anybody. I think I'm gonna skip the store. I can't skip the store, but I can't sell anything. I can sell NG Medibot Dispersal if I have to, even though it's a pretty good one to keep around. Let's skip the store a little bit. Hull beam, I can use it if an enemy ship has no shields. A ship like this though, I just have to hit him with 3 hull missiles, and there's nothing really I can do about it, unfortunately. They're going to attack me in a room. Shield room. I can go in there and kill their crew. Get the backup battery online, get the medbay powered up a little bit. And at this point, we just gotta let the hull missile do its job. If we take damage, we take damage. Get the breach repaired, send... You know what, send everyone back to their rooms. Get the weapons charging faster, get our dodge chance up. We got a couple of breaches, but whatever. Missed? You know what, I'll thank the extra 5% dodge chance for that one. They're in the door room. Well, we gotta send someone in there. We're gonna send the weapons personnel. I think having 5% dodge chance is okay. They hit a missile in the weapons room, meaning that the hull missile's probably gonna go offline in a second. That's very dangerous. I don't like that. Hopefully the fire maybe goes out. Depower the oxygen system? No. I gotta stay and actually put out the... I gotta stay and fix this. Hit us in the engines. We gotta get the weapons powered up. I wanna kill them now that I've spent the missiles. fire in the oxygen room. We can get that put out. Oh, God. I can't leave. I have to kill them. Just hit me in the weapons room. Get the weapons powered, you idiots. Get the hull missile powered. 10% dodge chance means we're just getting eaten up. You're fine. You're gonna live. You might not live. Get into the medbay really quickly. Yeah, he was pretty low on HP there. Shields are now on fire, and the door system is down again. I gotta jump away. Shields being on fire, God damn it. Oh, there's a frickin' NG in the O2 room. Well, the shields are probably gonna be destroyed. Don't worry about the frickin' engines now. Oh, good lord. I hate the Rock A-Type, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned that. The Rock A-Type is a garbage ship. The Rock B-Type is infinitely better, and that's why I'm kind of trying to unlock the ship. Because I actually like that version. Get the O2 repaired as well. Fires are getting put out. Rockman can just stay in there, even though he doesn't have oxygen. He'll get it put out in a second. O2's powered now. Get the breaches repaired. Keep him in the shield room for a second to keep his health going up. And you know what? NG Medibot Dispersal is making this a lot easier on me because these guys are slow as molasses. And you take a lot of damage with the Rock Cruiser. Being able to have these guys getting slowly repaired as they are in these rooms with no oxygen, as they're getting attacked by enemy crew, does make my life easier. I wish I didn't have to do it, but I have to. Engines are now repaired. Breach is now repaired. Come on, you slow assholes. I only have 5 missiles and no laser weapons, so I can't actually do damage outside of beams right now, or outside of missiles right now. Either the next ship is one that we have to destroy using only missiles, or we're gonna die. Which honestly might be for the best right about now. Okay, Artemis and hull missiles is powered. We go to the distress beacon. Hopefully it's something easy. Probably a ambush. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 means that we can only use hull missiles. Unfortunately, they don't actually have an empty space on their ship. So I have to kill them using only missiles or missiles and a hull beam. This is actually kind of terrifying. I might just want to leave. Our FTL is going to recharge it extremely slowly, but there's nothing really I can do. Like, I could go on their shield system with Artemis, but they probably have at least one NG aboard, and if he repairs their shield systems very quickly, then the hull beam doesn't have a chance to do anything. So I'd rather just save my missiles, honestly. I don't really care that we got hit for a couple points in the shield room. We can get that repaired. But just like, geez, man. Getting hit for 2 points in the backup battery room is a little bit of a pain just because now we don't have that passive healing. I can depower the oxygen system for a second though, and I will do that. We might die. We might die very soon here. These missiles that they're firing at me do 2 damage, and so the next one that lands will kill me unless we can escape. So get the shields back online. Shields are now back online. FTL drive is ready to go. We gotta go. 1 HP, 5 missiles, rock ship. Search among the stores. We find free scrap. Thank Christ. They get everything repaired. I mean, maybe selling the rock plating on the first sector was a bit of a rush, but I mean, come on. Get the backup battery up. Backup battery provides me with the second bar of shields. Get the shields online. Everyone go back to your rooms. Take the long walk of shame. This run is not going to last very long, and I'll probably just start up another one immediately just to try to get the achievement. All I need to do is find a ship that has a defense drone. Find it, beat it, and then I don't even have to continue playing this ship. I can stop playing the Rock Cruiser Type A for a while. We've already won. Hull beam. Hull beam, infinitely yes, because we can actually do damage to this dang ship with the hull beam. Unfortunately, they do have a missile launcher, so I am going to use one missile to see if I can't take them down. But we might just die right here. If the missile lands, we die. I got to stop him from breaking the engine so that I have the most dodge chance possible. And we die. Alright, well that was Rock Cruiser Type A garbage run. Stop shooting me, I'm already dead. We're gonna restart, try it one more time. Artemis and hull missile online. Gotta find a ship with a defense drone. How did I do this on the first run? Because dang, this ship is hard. This ship has 5 positions, it has 5 rooms, and it has 5 systems, so it will not have a hull room. However, I think we can beat it. They only have 1 laser on the right and a missile launcher on the left. They will hack us. Hopefully they hack us in a place that it's okay, like the med bay, and I'm gonna go ham on their weapons and piloting, and if we hit, we can do this in like 2 missiles. Not 2, excuse me, 4 missiles. So hit him once in the piloting system, hull missile will hit him in the weapon system. Hopefully it does land before theirs does. Good. And now they cannot actually hurt me with a single laser. So we took 2 points of damage. I'm okay with that. We will hit them in their engines, just in case they get the piloting system repaired. Their engines will be offline for a little bit longer. And the last hull missile will kill them, land it on the hacking drone, because why not? Good stuff. Ion intruder drone, not bad. It's good to have, we could use it, but it's also good to sell because it sells for quite a bit if I remember correctly. They have a anti-drone drone. I don't think this counts as a defense drone. The ship layout also does require us to use 2 hull missiles plus 1 normal missile, so we will hull missile repeatedly the empty room and Artemis the piloting room. It actually does not technically require the use of the Artemis because they have 9 HP, and often the solar flare does 1 damage. So I might, in fact, not worry too much about it. I think I will, though. I think I will fire 1 Artemis actually at their drone system because their beam plus drone would be able to damage me. Unfortunately, the Artemis missed, so we are just gonna hit him with the hull missile. It did land. Artemis, go again. Hopefully it does land. It missed again, unfortunately. But luckily, very luckily, in fact, their beam is missing. Now, I think the solar flare will kill them, so I'm not going to fire. No, it did not. So we will fire another missile on our end. Fire in the piloting system, Zaz can put it out. We did get a couple of missiles back out of it. Can't upgrade our ship in the solar flare, so we're just going to jump away. And we have a pulsar, which is very dangerous. Now, their ship does require 2 hull missiles, but because we have a pulsar and they have a heavy laser, I'm just going to use an Artemis on their weapon systems, take their weapons offline. Hopefully they won't be able to damage me all that much. Keep the hull missile powered. Oh, crap. Unfortunately, the hull missile missed. And now we have a fire in the weapons room. They're gonna surrender. I'm gonna take it because holy crap, that is very dangerous. Hopefully we can get the fire put out as well, good. So that we don't take extra hull damage. And at this point, we're just gonna get out of here as soon as we can. Don't have the augment anymore, so I do need to get my crew into the med bay for a minute. Get the oxygen system back online. Go back to your rooms, everybody, and we're gonna jump out. We actually can't jump out because our FTL drive is not charged, so we're gonna have to wait a second. Can't spend scrap at this beacon, we're gonna have to wait a second. Yes, I will aid the civilian ship. It's a good opportunity to pick up some extra scrap. Hull missile's gonna auto-fire. Artemis is gonna land on their weapon system. If I get lucky, it will take it out. Unfortunately, it missed. And they did hit us with their with their beam. That was gonna happen anyways, even if I had moved my crew member into the shield room, but it takes them so long to move there. Oh gosh, yeah, the missiles have to actually land, you know. Get the Artemis powered up because we do need to spend one extra missile in order to get this to work because they have like 10 HP. So Artemis will go on their weapons just to keep it offline. And the other hull missile will kill them if it lands. Hopefully it does. Good stuff. Now, contact the civilian ship. We get another crew member. I will accept that. We can have another shield personnel. It sucks that it is a rock crew member because rock crew members are super freaking slow, but I am not going to be picky. Attack the pirate, absolutely. Defense drone? No. Combat drone plus a missile launcher. Plus enough HP that we're gonna have to fire one Artemis, so let's land it on their missile launcher. Hopefully take it offline. The combat drone might be able to pierce through my shields, but the missile launcher definitely can pierce through my shields, so I think that's gonna be the top priority for us to spend the Artemis on. Unfortunately, we have now a fire in the engine room, so we gotta put that off. Put that out ASAP. Do need to put in another Artemis though, because you know, math just requires that we hit them with, you know, a little bit of extra weaponry to kill them. I'm not gonna fire the whole missile because I don't want to shoot down their defense drone. I want no! Damn it. Oh, perfect effing timing. That was not good at all. No, Frederick, stay here. I want Ken up there. Yeah, well, at least we resisted the damage. Maybe that's why we get this hull plating, so that we don't just die horribly. Oh, that was so bad on my part. I think if I would have just fired it, it would have been fine, but because I waited, we actually did shoot down their combat drone. Oh, that's ridiculous. Got a lot of missiles though. Happy about that. Let's get the door room repaired, get everybody healed up. Ken's gonna be a little bit wounded, but that's okay. He'll survive. Okay, get the rest of this crap repaired. Aisha can just go back to the shield room. 12 HP down, it's not that bad. And I'm done looking after you rockmen and rock women. All right, everyone back. Beacon store, I think is what I want to try to do. Maybe beacon store. Why? I think honestly buying a weapon is more important than upgrading shields. We need to be able to not use missiles all the damn time. Some missiles is fine, all the missiles is not fine. So another case where we will have to use at least one Artemis, so we'll fire on their weapons to take down their weapons so they can't damage me. You know what, screw it, fire on their piloting system. I'll take like 1 point of damage that's gonna hit me regardless. I'm paused. Was wondering why nothing was firing. Yeah. So Artemis missed, so it didn't matter in the long run anyways. We still have to use a missile, so I will fire one. Hopefully it does land this time. Good stuff. Now, hull missile, one more. Give me one more, give me one more. Hull missile goes in. And it landed, so we used 4. That's not half bad. We will go to the store now. We can jump ahead, so I'm not worried about getting trapped. But we need something. Weapon pre-igniter would be amazing, but... Oh, we might even be able to buy it. I mean, we can't buy anything else, can we? Drone control gives me a defense drone. I could buy a beam drone. Crew teleporter would let me kill enemy crew on board their ship. This is like the best store I've ever seen. Reconstructive teleport, weapon pre-igniter, scrap recovery arm, backup battery, crew teleporter, drone control with a defense drone, Mantis, Rockman, NG, and a hull repair drone. Like, this is an amazing store. We're gonna sell the ion intruder drone, we're gonna sell rock plating, we're gonna buy crew teleporter. It gives us something that we can actually kill enemy ships with without using missiles. And I think we're gonna buy drone control, which means that we might want to sell the hull missile. I mean, scrap recovery arm is also amazing, as is weapon pre-igniter. We can't buy both, so let's get the scrap recovery arm first. It would allow me to get more scrap as we go. This sells for 32. That's not enough to get the weapon pre-igniter. Scrap recovery. We're gonna buy the scrap recovery arm. We're gonna save Artemis and Hull Missile so we can get the achievement still. We're gonna buy some fuel, fix up a little bit, and that's it. So, shield personnel and weapons personnel, they're gonna be our boarders. We're gonna use missiles to lock down or destroy the enemy clone bay or med bay, and hopefully our rockmen can survive long enough to kill enemy crew. That's, you know, it's better than what we had last time, but still I don't think it's good enough. We'll see. We will see. Second level med bay is something I'm gonna have to deal with as soon as I can. I will manually search. We get another drone schematic, which is good. We're gonna jump. Doesn't matter that the O2's offline, it'll come back on as soon as we get power. Aha. Now this is dangerous. What do we do about this situation? We can beam over. Rock crew members will survive with a level 1 teleporter. As long as they do not hit our teleporter room, they will not die. But if they hit our teleporter room with a missile, our crew are dead. I think what we do is we attack their weapon system. Hopefully they take the missile launcher offline. If they do, then we attack them with either missile in the piloting room to stop them from escaping. We do have to use missiles, unfortunately, but I think we try to give our crew an opportunity to take the missile launcher offline. They did not, they took the laser offline. It's not gonna hit the teleporter though, so our crew is safe. Artemis on the piloting system. Okay, our crew can come back and then we can kill them with a hull missile. Okay, recover. Hull missile goes in, they go into the med bay. Not bad. That was okay. I mean, we kind of would have had to have done that anyways, even if we didn't have the teleporter. Hit him once in the piloting room and then start hitting him with the hull missile in the empty room. But at least with the teleporter, we could take out their weapons a little bit more quickly. Or at all, in fact. Okay. Jump to the exit. Still want to get the second level med bay. I think that's very important. We can, in fact, jump to one more beacon before we have to leave. So why not? We have the fuel for it. Maybe we'll pick up some extra scrap, get into some combat, and this should be easy combat, all things considered. An NG plus another Rockman. We will be able to kill the NG, and then we'll team up on the Rockman. So we will be fine. The only question is, will we take damage? Get the dodge chance up as much as we can? Probably. Yeah, we got hit once. That's okay. It's not bad. Don't need to use missiles. So we keep the dodge chance up. In fact, get the O2 online, get the medbay online, because we don't need missiles. We're getting hit, but there's nothing we can do about that. These aren't missiles, so a defense drone wouldn't have mattered. We just need the second bar of shields, basically. Holy shit, a chain Vulcan! That's amazing. That's amazing. I don't know why they weren't using the chain Vulcan, these pirates, but this is one of the best weapons in the game. We've had this before, very recently, in fact. But I'm hoping that with the chain Vulcan, we don't need to use missiles to kill ships. If we have to use anything to kill ships, we can just use the chain Vulcan. This does require us to get a little bit more... This does require us to get a little bit more weapon power before we can use it, but it's still amazing to have. I'm 1000% glad I went to that beacon. That is why you go to every beacon you can go to. And now, you know, if we find a NG ship that has defenses that we can't penetrate even with missiles, we can beam aboard and probably kill them. We will attack the ship. We will... They are not going to board us. They do have a med bay though, but what I'm thinking is we Artemis the med bay and then beam aboard. I think I can dodge out of the ion shot when it comes in by microing the power a little bit, especially since their laser's hitting first. Artemis goes in, does land, we beam aboard. If there was a fire, that would be perfect, but there wasn't. The ion hit, but I don't know where it hit, doesn't exactly matter. Just need to depower the shields and keep them powered up after the ion weapon hits us. They do have a Mantis. Mantis is going to be a little bit of a pain in the ass to deal with, so I'm going to start microing my crew right now, get them switched around so that the Mantis with 52 health is attacking the Rockman with 118 health. Okay, ion coming in, depower shields, power up the shields again. They hit us in the engine room, which is fine. Okay, laser hits. Wait for the ion to come in. I think we timed it correctly. We did. The timing's getting closer and closer as time goes on. No pun intended. Rockmen, you know, they just kind of gotta go. They gotta stay, they gotta do it. We gotta swap them. We can kill the Mantis, but we do have to swap our crew around to do it. Oh, can we kill the Mantis? It's gonna be super effing close. 25 health, 19 health, 10 health. We gotta recover. Damn it. Which means I do want to use one missile to take down their weapons, because they are gonna have a chance to hit us on this next wave of their shots coming in at us. Yeah, this shot, even if I depowered the shields, I think it's still gonna hit us. No, we got the shields just online, barely. Gonna hit him once in the med bay with the Artemis because I know the Mantis is in there, and this will kill the Mantis, I think. Yeah, 6 fuel, 19 scrap. Okay, we managed to make it work. We didn't take any hull damage. Good stuff. That was close. That was very close. Do have the second level med bay. Good. Distress signal ends in a dead end, so we can't go to the left. We've got to go to the right. We will board the station. We have a second level med bay, so even if we get bad events, our crew will not die. Save the NG, drone schematics, or yourself. Excuse me. I will save the NG. Having another crew member would be nice, so that we can put them on the shield or the weapons, probably the shields for now, until we get the weapon powered up, the Vulcan. Drone schematic we could sell, but having another crew member is good. So we got Tak, who's gonna go on shields, and we're gonna jump. Might as well go down, I guess. There's more beacons to explore. We will respond to the call, move in, and assist. They're boarding us. They have a defense drone, meaning we can kill them. They also can do a lot of damage to me because they do have pike beam, heavy laser, but we can kill them. We can kill them. They're gonna fight us in the med bay. Perfect. Okay, Artemis hull. As long as we fire both at the same time, they will get through the enemy defense drone. And if we fire with the hull missile slightly after the Artemis, it might be able to land and do a lot of damage. We might get this achievement done. I'm hoping we can. Also, if the heavy laser misses or if they fire at a sync, then the pike beam won't actually hurt us, which is kind of what I'm hoping for. We wait, we don't fire. We fire at the same time. Good, pike beams already went. Okay, Artemis. Hull. Hull landed. Okay, let's get the oxygen back online. It's dipping a little bit low. Our crew are killing their crew. Now, Ken can go on weapons, and Aisha can go on nothing. You don't need to go anywhere, so go like here in the middle of the ship. Okay, we wait for the weapons to charge again. Slightly faster this time. Artemis. Hull? They can't shoot down both. One more missile and we've done it. And I will play out this run. Oh yeah, this is what I was worried about. So we have to get the shields back online, but we are almost ready to fire again. Artemis hull to fire at the same time. Only one needs to land. We did it. We effing did it! Yeah! Excellent. Don't have to do that achievement ever again. Don't have to play the rock cruiser type A ever again since we've already won with this ship. This is just kind of like a, not a victory round because this doesn't feel like a victory playing the rock ship, but victory lap, victory run. But we do have the B-type layout to look forward to on the next run, and if it's the ship I remember it being, it's actually quite good. I kind of like it. It has a unique weapon that is never seen on any other ship and cannot be purchased at any store. So it's kind of cool. Kind of cool. We're still going to be doing the boarding tactic now, but now we can sell the weapons that we have. We can sell the hull if we don't want it. We actually have a charge laser that we can use instead, which is fantastic. That is a good reason why you can go to green sectors. Less combat, more free goodies. More stores as well. We don't need the store. I mean, we can repair ourselves a little bit. We can sell a good amount of stuff. So maybe we go to a couple of beacons first, then the store, and then we go out. Do need to get more power. 5 drone parts for the quest. So why don't we go store, beacon. Now we'd have to backtrack. So we're not gonna go to the quest beacon. So I'm gonna ignore it. We got 5 free drone parts for that. And if we sell the drone parts, that's a good profit. They're gonna try to escape. We're gonna try to board them. We don't have the backup battery on this run. That was the last run. But we don't need 2 bars of shield. So we can take time to board them. And I can wait until they board me to get the maximum amount of power out of my boarding. They're boarding me in the piloting room. I'm just gonna send the NG over there to help. And we're gonna depower oxygen to power up the engine so we have a better dodge chance. Artemis could go on their weapon system. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Just to keep them from attacking me too much with their missile. Charge laser's ready to go as well. We're gonna fire on the weapon system. Good, so now they have no weapons. The second shot from the laser wasn't necessary, but if the missile missed, I wanted to have a chance at actually taking out their weapons. And that did work out, so now we don't need the dodge chance. We can get our engine personnel to get it repaired. The thing with rock people is that they're very slow at actually doing combat damage. So it does take a long time to kill the crew, but they only have the 2 crew members left, I believe. Yeah, so we did kill them. Good stuff. Get the medbay powered up. And now I can get a little bit more power into my ship to get the shields permanently online, or I could save the scrap and get another bar of weapons power so I can use the Vulcan. Probably gonna go to the store first and heal up. Another scrap recovery arm. I kind of want it. I kind of also want the heavy laser Mark 1. It's a good weapon, 2 damage when it pierces shields. We do have 1 scrap recovery arm, so getting 2 is actually, I think, a good idea here. Let's sell the hull missile, buy the scrap recovery arm, sell the Artemis. Yes, we don't need it anymore. It's a good 1 power weapon. And I don't want to sell the charge laser because it's an okay 2 power weapon. I don't want to sell the Vulcan, hell no. We need to heal up. We need to heal up. Buy a little fuel. If I sell the Artemis, I could get a little bit more power, but I think this is fine. We healed up, we have 15 fuel, 9 missiles, we can use the Artemis for the time being, charge the laser for the time being, eventually we'll get the Vulcan up. We have 2 scrap recovery arms, which they do stack. We are going to get a lot of scrap as we go through the rest of this run for as long as it lasts. I think it's like 20% more scrap now, which makes a big difference. It does make a big difference. We're gonna board them. When they board us, board them in the engine room. They have 2 lasers, so if I get 2 power in the shield system, they can't damage us, so we don't really need dodge chance. I would like to get my crew members trained up, but we also have only 10% dodge chance because they hacked the engine room and they're boarding us in the engine room. So you know what? Full shields, no dodge. We're gonna get all of our crew, well, we're gonna get the pilot and the engine personnel to attack this human that's attacking us. And they only have an NG aboard their ship, so this should be a very easy encounter. This is a situation where if I was min-maxing, I would focus entirely on my defenses. They would board with the NG and the human, they would get wounded or killed, let them retreat, they would fire at me with their lasers, and I would just dodge and gain experience on my crew. I couldn't gain experience on the engine personnel, but gaining experience on the shield personnel and the piloting would be very useful. To just rotate out crew, get them all trained up. But I'm not gonna do that, I'm just gonna kill them. Charge a laser on the teleporter so they can't leave. They left anyways. It wouldn't have destroyed the teleporter, but he's gonna die. 4 fuel and 15 scraps, pretty good. Get everybody healed up. Get the medbay powered up. And 36 scrap means we can get a little bit more power. We do need power. It's kind of a big deal. We need to be able to have the shields permanently powered as long as having some dodge chance. Doesn't matter what direction we go in, so let's go up, since it is closer. And we pick up an anti-personnel drone for free. That is quite good. It's something we can sell or use, but we have enough crew that we don't really need anti-personnel drones. Not going to get trapped by the rebels at this exit. It's too early. You know, I've learned my lesson, only a little bit though, but unless you have something like missile defense cloak or it's a nebula, you're gonna take damage at the exit beacon. We're gonna go to the rock controlled sector since we have the rock ship. Maybe we'll get something out of it. It's better than a nebula because I like having sensors. All right, 47 scrap. There is a store, which means we probably want to go to the store. We're gonna be boarding the enemy ships, so we don't necessarily need to focus on weapons or anything right now, but buying a weapon would be pretty good. So we do have to take them to the quest beacon. We will do that in a second. 1 drone part for 4 fuel. That is a terrible, terrible offer. Go to 1 more beacon and then the store, and then beacon, quest, hang around here, pick up the exit. Beam them aboard our ship. We get AJ Hagar. Now we have a permanent weapons personnel. He's decent at fighting. It's good. It's good for us. 47 scrap, only selling the anti-personnel drone. You know what? We're gonna skip the stores. I expected us to pick up scrap at either of the 3 past beacons, but we got nothing. We got nothing. Missile launcher is a pain. They are boarding us with 1 crew member. We're gonna have a hard time killing him, but it doesn't matter if he hurts our weapons, because I'm not gonna be using weapons to hit them, you know? I'm gonna board them in a second and just try to kill their crew. Or at least damage them, beam back, board them again. So the Artemis is gonna land on their weapon system, hopefully take their missile offline. And, you know, that's it, really? NG can come down here and help out the human. Okay, Artemis going out, take out their missile launcher. Nope. So I'm gonna fire another one if I can. This is just a bonus Rockman. He's not actually a part of the enemy ship. Doors are offline. That is a breaching missile too, god damn. But we hit them in the weapon room, so now they have no weapons. Let's get my crew healed up, and in fact, might even be able to send them over. No, we gotta recover the Rockmen. Our Rockmen are good at fighting though, so they are putting up a good fight. Killing the enemy crew before they have too good of a chance at killing us. Who's over there? Aisha. You do not have as much combat experience as the other guy, for some reason. They have good door systems though, so I am going to recover my crew as soon as necessary, or as is, you know, reasonably feasible. And we're gonna get them healed up and send them back over in a second. They only have the 1 laser, I don't care. In fact, AJ Hagar can get the charge laser back online and maybe get some additional bits of training in him while we wait. Since I have 2 bars of shield, let's just fire off the weapons as much as we can. Get him trained up so that when we do use the Vulcan or, you know, something else, we have as much training available to use it. We're gonna stop him from repairing the weapon system. He did get 1 laser online, but we're just gonna dodge that, no problem. Good, more training, almost. good enough that we can have a extra dodge chance on piloting and engines, and we picked up a free Zoltan, which is actually really good. It is really good. Zoltan would make a really good engine personnel. So that if I move them in or out of the shield room or weapons room, the power of the ship doesn't fluctuate, but I think for now I'm just gonna leave him in the O2 room. No, we'll send him into the engine room. He'll be the new engine personnel. Rockman's gonna be sensor personnel. We don't need doors. We have a lot of people aboard our ship. Knowing what the enemy has before we beam aboard, I think, is gonna be more important. Now, I could go to a store with 61 scrap. I think that's more worth it than the amount of scrap we had before. O2 powered. But I think I'm just gonna keep moving forward and upgrading my ship. Yeah, there might be a store in the near future, so I'm just gonna upgrade sensors. And that's it. So now I don't need him on sensors, I can have him on doors. And we're gonna jump ahead. There might be another store on this sector, and I think I would rather go to that one. Okay, free stuff. Thank you very much. We're gonna bounce around down here for a little bit. 73 scrap, not gonna spend it quite yet. They do have a lot of lasers though. This is gonna be a dangerous encounter, enough so that I think I am going to board them and use the Artemis. We're gonna board them because that's just what we do, but the Artemis, I want it to land on their weapon system. Same thing with the charge laser, as soon as it gets fully charged, of course. Hopefully we miss this missile. Or hopefully they miss with their missile. We did take both of their lasers offline though, which is pretty good. So Artemis can come offline. We can get the O2 system powered. Their crew is getting wounded. It's gonna take a while though. They're gonna keep hitting us with missiles, but I'm hoping maybe we can get in there with a shot with the chain laser and maybe take the missile launcher offline. We did not, but that's okay. Rockman, honestly, I kinda wanna send Rockman Human over. Because with Rockman Human sent over, we can kill the enemy crew probably. We gotta bring our people back. They're so wounded. They beam back in the medbay, which is quite nice, so we can get that powered up immediately. Keep the charge laser hitting. Now they still have the missile launcher. We just gotta keep dodging it. Now, O2 system's offline, so you know what? Human, go in there and fix that. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. Our crew are gonna get healed up in a second. You know what? Let Rockman repair it. Since he's not doing anything right now, you can stay on weapons, keep the weapons powered up. Kill one of their crew anyways before we send our people back. Okay. Send them back into the weapons room, stop them from getting repairs done, and just auto-fire the charged laser for now. Their crew will die very quickly. They actually did get a burst laser online, so, you know, I would like to hit it, take it off, but we got one miss, so that didn't actually hurt us at all. I mean, we got hit hard on that beacon, but we're still alive. 109 scrap. Look, hopefully there might be a store in the near future. If not, we're just gonna buy extra engines, so we have more dodge chance. Okay. More combat, that's good. Charge laser is worthless, but we can get the Artemis powered, which I'm gonna do. We're sending our crew over. They have a med bay. We gotta hit him in the med bay. Their ion doesn't matter. Their missile launcher matters. All right, we're gonna send our crew over first of all. That's gotta happen. Rockman can go over here in the medbay since it doesn't matter that he's in the door room at all. Artemis is gonna land on their medbay. Now, Artemis is going to land on their weapon system. Artemis isn't going to fire. They're going to ionize our shields. It's going to happen. Let's get the charged laser powered. Ugh, they're also going to breach our shield room. Open up the doors so that we can actually get this repaired before we die. Maybe we Artemis the shields and then charged laser their ship. It missed. Artemis missed, so that didn't matter at all. But their ion doesn't matter, because it's just going to ionize my systems. So I guess we just auto-fire. I mean, this is when I need the Artemis. I need to shoot it right now on their med bay. Hopefully it lands. It resisted, but we can get in there and kill their crew. We can kill one of their crew. Our other crew's gonna die, so you know what? We gotta bring them back, actually. This sucks. Like, I think I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna flee. I can't take much more damage. I mean, this looks like it's an easy ship to kill. I'm not doing it correctly. I'm focusing too much on the boarding, even in situations where the boarding is not the best course of action. Oh, and this ship is just gonna fuck me up. This is not good. Where are they? Weapons room. We can deal with that. We can send Rockman to help. We can send our Rockmen to help. We're not gonna be boarding them. We need to get the shields online though. Holy crap, we need to get the shields online. Send power into the dodge chance from the oxygen. Okay, we did get hit once in the engine room. That sucks. Artemis is coming online. Hit them in their weapons. Missed. Okay. What do I do? What do I do? Do I beam aboard their ship? I think I beam aboard their ship. They don't have a med bay. We're gonna get eaten up though by the flak gun. We might not have time to kill their crew, but I gotta try. Oh my god, shields are just getting wrecked. Go get that stuff repaired, man. And you guys, go board. Well, they cloaked, so now we actually heal. Get the dodge chance up. Ion hit, I should have taken my shields offline. I did not. We have no shields, we're gonna die. We're gonna die. Fuck. Okay. Keep the piloting system alive. If the piloting system goes out, we actually do die. We took down their flak. Get the shields online. We died. Oh, come on. Oh. Rock ship, why are you so hard? Why do you exist? How did I do that on my first, I think it was the first try before, because god damn, this ship is hard. Only missiles, you are under the constant fear of not being able to actually do damage. We did pick up the charge laser for free, which was nice. The Vulcan for free was amazing, but we just didn't have enough time and resources to really get it running all that well. Like on the next sector, I would have loved to get the Vulcan running, but it still takes a long time to get going. So you end up taking a lot of damage. Good lord. But we did finally unlock the B-type, which is the Shivan. It is a very interesting looking ship. It has no doors on the outside. It has no door system. It does, however, have heavy piercing laser, which takes 2 power. It only shoots once, but it pierces 1 bar of enemy shield. If the enemy has only 1 shield, that means that this weapon can do 2 damage to any system. It's a really good weapon, actually. We also have a firebomb, which lights fires aboard the enemy ship. Good if we had a teleporter, unfortunately we don't. So picking up a teleporter ASAP with the ship is a very smart first call. Since it doesn't have doors, it actually starts with less systems than the A-type, although it does have a 2nd level oxygen to make up for that. 2nd level oxygen is a very weird thing to have, but I guess this means that if you have a fire in the O2 room, you can put it out, but you have rock people. I don't understand why you have this, basically. You can't really deoxygenate the ship all that well unless you are breached by something. It's a weird setup. Maybe we'll give this a try next time. And we're not going to worry about the Ancestry achievement because You get this achievement very easily if you have the C-type layout of the rock ship, so we're going to work on getting that. So, failed couple of runs, but we did what we meant to do, which was get the achievement. Thank you very much for watching. We'll play with the ship on the next run probably, and I hope to see you here again for the next run.